Okay, court is back in session and calls number 331-582. Case of South State of Texas versus Clayton Joseph Hebert at a fort. Mr. Hebert was previously sworn in. Mr. Hebert pled guilty to the information. Mr. Hebert acknowledged State's Exhibits number 1 and State's Exhibit, Mr. Hebert also acknowledged the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal. He acknowledged his signatures were on all 2 of those documents. And now Mr. Hebert has reviewed the discovery certification. Mr. Hebert, have you read the discovery certification?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Hebert, prior to signing these documents that I have just mentioned to you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Sir?
Did your attorney go over these documents with you? The documents that I've just mentioned to you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read it, understand everything in the documents?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Hebert, is everything in those documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Sir?
Is everything true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Hebert, are you a U.S. citizen?
A U.S. citizen, you said?
Yeah, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. You like to offer State's Exhibit number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
No
Any
objection.
objection? No objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Cole, you have advised and counseled Mr. Hebert. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, sir, Your Honor.
Mr. Hebert, your attorney, Mr. Cole, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hebert, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Does he have a, okay. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
Your Honor, the agreement is for 180 days in the Jefferson County Jail.
Okay, Mr. Hebert, the state is offering that you serve 180 days in the Jefferson County Jail. You will be given credit for any time that you are entitled to get by law. The court cost in this case is $327. Mr. Hebert, will you be able to pay the $327?
I'm not sure, sir.
Okay, can you pay it today?
Maybe not today, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Hebert, let me ask you, I need to ask you some questions. Mr. Hebert, do you have a job?
No, sir. I have disability, sir.
Okay, so you are getting government assistance?
Yes, sir. I have SSI, sir.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. So, but by virtue of that, you are automatic qualified. That just simply means that you are indigent. And based on you being indigent, Mr. Hebert, the court costs in your case will be waived. That simply means that you will not have to pay the $327. And that's pursuant to Article 42.15 Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. Now, Mr. Hebert, do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And now, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Hebert, I will follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state and Mr. Abear pursuant to the Texas Administrative Code, section 176.1. The court hereby admonish you or warns you of the following. Number one, you are by entry of order or judgment ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Number two, beginning now, if you possess a firearm or ammunition, it could lead to charges against you. If you have questions about how long you will be ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, you should consult an attorney. Number three, under Texas Penal Code, section 46.013, A, firearm means any device designed, made, or adapted to expel a projectile through a barrel by using the energy generated by an explosion or burning substance, or any device readily convertible to that use. B, firearm does not include a firearm that may have as an integral part a folding knife blade or other characteristics, of weapons made illegal by Penal Code Chapter 46, and that is one, an antique or curio firearm manufactured before 1899, or two, a replica of an antique or curio firearm manufactured before 1899, but only if the replica does not use rimfire or centerfire ammunition. The statutes listed below are a starting point for ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. For more information about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or for more information on how long your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition lasts, the court recommends you contact an attorney. Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 17.292, Magistrate's Order for Emergency Protection. Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 42.0131, Notice for persons convicted of misdemeanors involving family violence. Penal Code, Section 46.02, Unlawful carrying weapons. Penal Code, Section 46.04, Unlawful possession of firearm. Penal Code, Section 25.07, violation of certain court orders or conditions of bond in a family violence, child abuse or neglect, sexual assault or abuse, indecent assault, stalking, or trafficking case. Family Code, Section 85.026, warning on protective orders. Mr. Abear, you will be given a copy of this admonishment at the jail. This will conclude your case. You're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
You too.
Thank you.
D.A. Ham, is that it for us?